Hi guys, welcome to this video of me and my nan.
That's me.
The Shan&Nan show. So on today's video we're going to be answering your guys' questions that I popped over on my Instagram. So we're going to be doing a Q&A and we're going to be answering some advice questions from you guys. So anything to say?
Oh,
You got anything to say?
well, they give me the questions, innit?
Just relax. Right, we'll get
Jack, the dog.
Oh yeah, he's joining us on this video.
Boy.
Right, so we have a few questions. No question, but you both are so beautiful. Kisses from Germany. Thank you. Kisses.
How do you say hello in German?
Oh, I don't know. Advice on making new friends at uni during a time of COVID.
Sorry?
You're too busy looking at yourself. You're too busy looking at yourself in the camera. You weren't listening. Right, so we need your advice now, Nan.
All right. Who's
Okay.
talking to me then?
So advice on making new friends at uni during a time of COVID.
Yeah, well, you have to make new friends when you're in all lockdown like that. So you just got to get on with it and your best foot forward.
But hey, what's your advice on making new friends? How do you make new friends?
Well, you're all in little rooms, and you've all got your own little rooms, and you're just gonna do a nice little meal and say anybody wants to join in, and you can all bring a bit of food, some pizzas, some curry or something, nice little couple of cans of lager, and have a nice party, and start chatting about, and that's how you make friends.
Yeah, so like that. So
remember, you're all in the same boat when you go to these unis. None of you know each other, so
Yeah.
you're all in the same boat.
And yeah, so same for that, guys, really. If you're in halls, then I think it's a lot easier to make friends when you're in halls because you just gradually come together when you move in, etc. You can all maybe go to the kitchen and you just meet people and just have a chat. And if you're not in halls, I think when you start like uni classes, I think they do like activities and stuff to help you guys get to know each other anyway. So I wouldn't be too worried about it. Just don't be too nervous. Like my nan said, you're in the same boat. And yeah, just try and you will gradually go off into your own little groups and you will make friends.
That's right.
Someone put, why are you both so beautiful?
Oh, thank you very much. I thought I was quite ugly myself. Thank you very much. Well, thank you anyway.
That's very kind of you, thank you.
Yes, very kind.
Advice on making friends?
Well, it depends where you go. You've got to get out and about to make friends. There's no good being stuck in and doing that. You can make friends even just by going to the supermarket. You bump into someone, you say hello, and if they're buying something that you might fancy, you'd say, oh, you've had that before, is that nice? Oh, I might try one of those. And you have a little chinwag, and then you might see that person again the following week or a couple of days later, and you have another little chat. And that's how you make friends. Or you can even go to a library and see somebody there, you make friends. Or even go to out for a drink and you meet friends there, or a meal even. Everybody's strangers until you start speaking to each other.
Yeah. That's like an old-fashioned way, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
Supermarket.
Yeah, but it's all the same. You can go out and meet, pictures, cinema, anywhere, to a pub, anything like that.
If I see someone I know in a supermarket, I just put my head down and ignore them, to be honest.
You don't like that?
I don't like speaking to people. So I know exactly how you feel. No, but in like, obviously you've got like social media and stuff these days. So I don't know, advice to making new friends. I just think, yeah, just speak to them, build some rapport. Like if you go out to somewhere, if you're in uni or if you work somewhere, just have a chat, and then as soon as you start chatting to someone, you start to have things in common. Well,
that's right. Everybody's a stranger until you say hello.
Yeah. So yeah, just don't be nervous and just speak. Literally just speak about anything and you'll build rapport. If you could give your younger self advice, what would it be?
My younger
love you
self.
both. I think you're both awesome.
My younger self.
Yeah, so what would you tell your younger self if you could?
Well, if I could go back and tell my younger self, I would have worked. I perhaps might have gone to uni to get a better education and get a better job and meet more people. So, well, it's just things like that, innit, really? You know, it depends. It depends what you're striving to do in life. You know, what you want to do. I always wanted, which I did start in the army, I always wanted to be an air hostess or a stewardess on a ship. that my mum wouldn't sign the papers for me to go to Germany the first time around. Because she said if there was a war on, you'd be called up. And my mother was very funny like that. So therefore, then I come out of the army, the TA. I thought, well, what's the point in sticking to it if I'm never going to go anywhere? And I regret that. So always think what you want to do and just go for it. Even if you fail on it, you can always try again. So don't be afraid to do these things.
If I could give advice to my younger self, I think just be consistent. Like if you're gonna set your mind to something, I wish that I just concentrated on it instead of like
Stop talking, Ginger.
Someone's ordering food. Yeah, like I don't know, I think I would just have to like stick at something and don't give up, because I always find that when I start something I always give up. Like it can be like my weight loss journey or like a hobby or a sport. I never like stuck to anything and I always give up because I just don't think I'm good enough in that way. What's the word called when you're very doubtful of yourself?
Introvert? Are you an introvert?
No, there's a specific word, I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, yeah, just I would tell myself not to give up and just keep going. Someone put, how do I get my mental health back on track? I'm losing control recently.
Well, always remember one thought will knock out another thought. So if in doubt, just think of something nice. You know, don't dwell on things.
Yeah.
There's always someone worse off than you. There's always somebody better off, mine, but there's always somebody worse off. So just get your headspace out of it. There's only you can change that yourself. So what thoughts you got, just push them aside and bring new, better thoughts out, nicer thoughts.
Yeah, I think in regards to like mental health when you're losing control, I think the most important thing is to be like, just acknowledge it and tell yourself that it's okay. Like everyone's not in control all the time. We all have our self-doubts, so we all mess up and we all, you know, we all lose control essentially. So I think just remember that you're valid, remember that it's okay and you can lose control, and just focus on what you want to do. Like what are you losing control of? Is it something that you want to do, or is it something that people think you should do and that's why you're losing control because it's not something that you really want to do inside? Or just write a list down of things you want to accomplish. Journal. I think writing a journal is a good thing to do, and just give yourself some time as well. Like focus on yourself for a little bit. If you're juggling a lot of different things, then I think you should focus on yourself and just get things back on track that way.
That's right, we all have these journeys through life.
Yeah, exactly. Why haven't you been live recently? The reason I didn't go live, guys, I think I was off for like a week, or I'm sorry for the back and in the background. I was off for like a week or 10 days because my mum and dad, unfortunately, they tested positive for COVID, which then I had to move to my boyfriend's house, and my boyfriend lives in the countryside and the signal down there is absolutely awful. He does have Wi-Fi, but it's very, very, very slow. And I did try and do a live one night, but it just kept constantly lagging and crashing, so I decided I couldn't really go live. So that's the reason why I didn't go live.
By the way, that's not me barking, that's the dogs outside.
Someone put, will you be my nan too?
I'll be everybody's nan, I don't mind. Of course I will.
Can you help me get more followers on TikTok and subscribers and YouTube, please? I love your work. My advice for that, guys, is just be consistent. If you want to build your TikTok, your YouTube, your Instagram, whatever, just be consistent. Find your niche. If you want to do ASMR, if you want to do something else, just constantly post every single day, and your followers will start coming in because they'll be enjoying your content and they'll just follow you for that reason. The only way I can help is probably do you a shout out on my live, so just let me know when I always shout people out on my lives. Would your nan start a TikTok?
Oh, I don't know if I'm very good for things like that.
Probably not, guys. You might join in on mine.
The only TikTok I know is the ticking of the clock.
What is your what is your true opinion? Oh, what is your nan's true opinion of ASMR? I think that's meant to say. What do you actually think of it, truthfully?
Truthfully?
Yeah, go on.
Well, I think it's a load of nonsense. Rubbish. Myself. I just don't understand it.
Yeah, she always says to me, she's like, do people actually watch this? And do people actually pay for this? But yeah, she doesn't. She thinks it's nonsense, guys. I always feel scared about getting cheated on.
Well, that means you're insecure about something. Why do you feel, have somebody cheated on you before? And you feel that everybody's going to cheat on you? Or have you cheated yourself? And therefore you think your partner's doing the same?
Yeah.
This is what you've got to think of. You know, you've got to have trust. Relationship is based on trust. And if you don't have that, you haven't got a very good relationship to start with. Remember that.
Yeah. It's the same, guys. Like, I'm the same. I'm quite insecure in my relationship. Not for my partner, but it's literally because I've been cheated on in the past. So I've got them insecurities and stuff there. But it's literally like, you have to trust someone, because the way I feel is, if they're going to do it, they're going to do it anyway. It doesn't matter what you do, how you feel, how you try to stop them. If you try and, like, if you stop them from going out because you're scared they're going to cheat on you, that would just make them resent you more. I think you just need to, it's down to insecurities. If you feel like you're not good enough or there's someone better, I think just work on yourself for a little bit, get yourself feeling confident, you know, nourish yourself, get healthy, get fit, whichever you feel which will make you feel confident. I think just focus on yourself a bit, start reading books. There's books out there that I've read which help you with trust issues and stuff like that. But honestly, don't worry over it, because worry doesn't change anything. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen.
No, and remember, we don't own anybody. So if they didn't want to be with you, they wouldn't be with you.
Exactly, yeah, that. My boyfriend has multiple girlfriends. What's your opinion on that?
Well, as long as they're just girlfriends and they're not lovers, that's fine. You could have plenty of boyfriends, as long as they're not lovers. They're just friends.
Yeah.
They're just male friends and female friends.
Yeah, it's like another one for me. Like, I'm like, oh, I get very scared, but it's down to how you feel about yourself within. I think it's alright if they have friends. Obviously, if they're hiding things from you and things like that, then that maybe gets a little bit difficult and a bit red flaggy. But if they're just hanging out with friends, if they're just uni friends, I suppose it's okay.
Yeah, and if you're not a confident person, you feel threatened by him having girlfriends. I understand that. That's the thing.
But that's something that you need to speak to your partner about. But again, you can't stop them from having friends.
No.
It's just how it's going to be. How do you start doing ASMR YouTube? How do you, or how did you? So I started ASMR, I literally, the first time I ever watched, the lighting's really bad, but don't worry. The first time I ever watched ASMR, I thought it was really weird. Like, I think the majority of people do. I started watching it and I was just like, what the hell is this person doing? And I just literally scrolled past it. But then one day I got home, I was just chilling out, I was tired, and it was on my TikTok live. And I just put it on, it was Mushrooms on Saturn here on TikTok. And I just had tingles. She was doing tapping on like this candlewood stuff, and I just found it really relaxing. And then I started watching it for a few weeks, and then I just started doing it myself. I've always had a vlogging camera anyway, because I used to vlog before, and I just thought, why not just do it. Ways to feel more confident in yourself.
I don't know, I think it's got to be in you, hasn't it? That confidence got to be in you.
Yeah.
You know.
You gotta have, like, I know it sounds like not big-headed and stuff, but you do have to love yourself, and like, you do have to appreciate yourself. Like, you are your most important person in your life. Yes. And you need to look after yourself. And like, even like words of affirmation, if you get up and just tell yourself, do you know what, I'm beautiful. There will never be anyone who is you. Like, no one will ever be you. So you may feel that there's people better or whatever, but they will never be you. It doesn't matter. So I think just feeling confident, look after yourself. Like, if you're what's making you not feel confident? Is it the way you look, the way you feel? Maybe if it's the way you look, maybe just start eating healthy foods. Like, just eating healthy in itself makes you feel better, whether you're overweight or not. I just think eating healthy, go for walks, get some fresh air, and I think you'll start feeling good and you'll start feeling confident. And just believe in yourself a little bit more as well. Just don't doubt yourself, you know, I think.
No, and remember, beauty's not always on the outside, it's on the inside too.
Yeah, exactly. And beauty doesn't last forever. We all grow old.
My husband wasn't very beautiful. I always used to say to him, he's gone right through life inside out.
But you still loved him.
Of course I did. Because when you love somebody, you love them with your heart and not your eyes.
Exactly, I believe that as well. How do you fit ASMR around your life? I go live in the evenings, guys, so if I'm not on a night shift, I just literally do it at 10:30 in the evening. So everything I do in my life is always in the daytime, afternoon, whatever. And then I just go live in the evening. And I also I have days off too, so yeah. Let's see if there's any more. I think that's it. From actual life. Oh yeah, there's someone here. Your favourite movie genre?
Is that to me?
Yeah, what's your favourite movie genre?
Oh, what do I mean?
Like horror, comedy, rom-com?
Oh, I know, I like sad films and I like romantic films.
Old. She likes old-fashioned films.
Old-fashioned films, yeah.
Do I do ASMR full-time? I don't. I wish I could, but it takes a lot of building to do it full-time. Would you now start a TikTok before you've done that? Can you speak Welsh?
No.
Shemai Shan&Nan.
I can say bore da and nos da. Nos da.
Bore da, prynhawn da, gwythnaeth da, gwynnaeth da, or nos da. Pwy ti, shwt wyt ti, dwi'n hapus wedi blino.
I can say pedwar a flaw, 4 floor.
Pedwar a flaw. Now, I can't really speak Welsh. My boyfriend speaks fluent Welsh, but I can just say Welsh words. I think that's it. I don't know if that's long or very short. I don't know if I've missed any. Alright, what's the Nan advice of this week then? So we're going to film this video, I think, every 2 weeks or every month. I've not decided yet. It depends how you guys like it. The light has been absolutely terrible in this video because the sun is gleaming down. I literally look like a ghost.
She is really.
So Nan advice. One thing you could tell everyone. One thing.
Just be happy and be yourself.
Be yourself. There we go. Be yourself, guys. Don't worry too much. Enjoy life. And things will happen anyway. So, just, it's no point worrying
And always
about it.
remember, when door closes, another one opens.
Exactly. I hope you guys can see me. There we go. I think that's this week's video, or this month's video, whichever we decide to do. But thank you guys for watching.
Thank you.
On the next one, I will make sure you follow my Instagram, because I always put the question box on my Instagram for this video, so then you guys can get your questions in, or your advice, or anything you want to say. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.